Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the Morning News.
A very good morning to you. Welcome in. It is 5 o'clock on a Tuesday. You have Ryan and Rachel here. Thank you so much for joining us. Perhaps you had a long weekend. Welcome back to the grind.
And hard to believe we're halfway through October just about.
I know. That is crazy to think about. The Halloween costumes will soon be a thing here. And right now, we are saying no rain today, or we're clearing out the rain.
Yeah, we're getting rid of things. You know, there's still a little bit of some mistiness and drizzle in some locations, but the overall trend for today is improvement. That's our theme today. So we're going to wake up feeling still kind of damp and murky and cloudy, still some of this drizzle, but as the day goes on, you're going to notice more and more of that sun. It doesn't feel that bad outside. A lot of us are in the 40s and 50s, and we're watching for some of that patchy fog. Ending the day on a sunny note, though, and that'll help get those highs in the 60s. And then we're going to bring those temperatures down a bit for the next few days, but we're going to keep things rain-free for several days. Another dry pattern setting up. We're going to talk more about that with that 7-day forecast in a few minutes.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're looking at our Skynet 9 camera in Auburn, and things are pretty quiet as we are up in Adams. Still kind of damp outside, dealing with a little bit of mist and drizzle in some locations. We're sitting at 52 degrees right now at the Syracuse airport. Kind of a wider view here. Our storm that we had yesterday, that nor'easter, it's hanging out towards Boston. We still have some clouds with that, but the bulk of the rain has moved up and out of here. We're left with just some lingering pesky light showers around the area. The theme of the day is improvement. It doesn't feel that bad outside this morning. We're in the 40s and low 50s at the moment. Eventually, this sun comes back. It's not happening this morning. We're waking up cloudy, feeling that dampness from yesterday's rainfall. But as the day goes on, the drier air gets in here, and that's going to help clear the sky out for a bit this afternoon and this evening, giving us a sunny finish. And that's going to help get those temperatures in the 60s today. So not feeling that bad this afternoon. And then we have another cold front. That's happening tonight and tomorrow morning. We're not expecting rain out of it, though. It's only bringing the temperatures down, and it's going to be quite cool and breezy for the next couple of days. 50s and 60s during the day, but at night, when you're waking up Thursday morning, Friday morning, we're looking at patchy frost again. So that's when our temperatures are really going to come down. But what's not coming up are the rain chances. We have another prolonged dry stretch of no rain happening for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Even on Saturday, our chances are pretty minimal right now. And we're just looking at mostly for Sunday into Monday time frame for the next best chance of rain again. So more dry weather. It's not going to help our drought conditions. We barely picked up much of rain yesterday. So today we got plenty of clouds this morning. You're going to notice that clearing from west to east today with highs in the 60s. Not feeling too bad. We got some partial clearing going on, and then those clouds come rushing back in here by this time tomorrow morning. 40s when you wake up tomorrow morning, but the clouds, they're not going anywhere in the morning, and then we're going to break them up in the afternoon. But at that point, the fronts come through, and our temperatures, they're in the lower 50s, so it's going to be quite cool. And we have a wind, too. So then you have the added wind chill factor. So if you're not in the direct sun, you're going to feel chilly watching any of those after-school activities for tomorrow evening. So plan accordingly. And that's when our temperatures are going to keep dropping. By Thursday morning, we have a lot of 30s, even below freezing, 20s in Watertown Thursday morning with patchy widespread frost. Anything that maybe didn't, any crops or anything that didn't get killed from the frost last week have another chance Thursday morning, Friday morning. Over the weekend, though, we're warming it up to near 70.
Okay, right now it is 5:15.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
All right, your weather headlines for today and beyond. So we got some drizzle around this morning, and then both today and tomorrow are featuring cloudy mornings and brighter afternoons, but a bit of a temperature difference. Today's in the 60s, tomorrow in the 50s, and we are turning even colder at night later in the week. So our highs today, not too bad, running a little bit above average in the mid-60s, especially once we get that sun in here for the afternoon. Overnight lows, because the clouds are returning, we have 40s, a cooler day today, tomorrow. A cold front moves through. It's windy tomorrow, too. We've got a gusty wind coming from the northwest, so that's going to add a little bit of a chill to the air. Here are these overnight lows. We're looking at frost for Thursday morning and Friday morning. So you might have to find those ice scrapers if you didn't get that practice in last week with our frosty one. And then our temperatures are actually warming up a bit over the weekend. We've got a chance of flirting with 70 over the weekend. Really not much rain happening. Our chances for rain start to go up a bit, though, Sunday into Monday. She's like, are we going to go in the playground? I was like, no, you're not.
No, the living room is your playground today.
Oh, got that right.
But today...
Like clearing out, though, right?
Yeah, improvement is the theme today.
Okay.
Yeah, patience and improvement.
We'll see the sun, but not right away.
Exactly. By the time you're coming home from school and work, then you'll be treated to that nice sky. It doesn't feel that bad. It's not very cold outside. That's kind of the plus of all this. So still got some clouds, a little bit of drizzle. Most of our rain is still hanging on right up towards Watertown and into St. Lawrence County at the moment. But things will eventually kind of peel out of here. We have 40s and 50s as we are up and at them on this Tuesday. We're heading back to school, back to work, coming off of the 3-day holiday weekend. And we'll end the day with some of that sunshine, 60s today. But we do have some much cooler air, even some frosty mornings coming at us for later in the week. I'll have more on that in a few minutes.
Thank you so much, Kate.
Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. We're looking at the Skynet 9 camera out over downtown Syracuse, and we can see kind of the low clouds we got going on with the city skyline all lit up. Look at that. Got the Berkeley Damon building all pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. 52, we have rain reporting at the Syracuse airport. I think that's just more of like a drizzle and a mist more than anything. So there's not a lot of rain happening. The bulk of the storm that we had yesterday has moved out of here. You know, we only picked up 1/10 of an inch of rainfall officially at the Syracuse airport. Some spots obviously got more than others, but even though it was a nonstop kind of dreary day yesterday, the rain was very light. We didn't see a whole lot. We're just at barely an inch for the month of October so far. Still a little bit of rain hanging out in the North Country. Otherwise, it is a cloudy, damp, kind of murky day, at least this morning. This afternoon, though, not so much. We got 40s and 50s now. A cloudy start to the day. Things are still pretty wet outside, but this afternoon really shaping up to be a pretty decent day. We got highs in the mid 60s, and you're going to notice more and more of that sun as the day goes on too. We just need some patience. It may take a little bit. Now through noontime, it's probably still pretty cloudy, but then the second half of the day, that's when you'll see the breaks of blue sky. So 60s today. We've got a cold front coming through tomorrow morning. Not expecting rain out of this, but it's bringing those temperatures down for Wednesday and Thursday before we climb out of it for the weekend. But we're still keeping it dry. That's the thing. We've been picking up a few days of rain here and there, but it hasn't been enough rain. And then they're followed up by dry stretches. So that's what's really, really hurting our drought conditions right now. We've not been able to improve on it because we need more rain. It's not happening today. You know, we got that mist this morning, and that's it. There's the clouds. It's still pretty cloudy through lunchtime, and then after about 3 o'clock or so, there's the sun. It comes through just in time for it to set at 6:23 for tonight, and then the clouds will roll back in here tomorrow morning. We'll wake up in the 40s and 50s again. Cold front comes through. The wind is shifting to the northwest and really picking up here. A blustery end to the day tomorrow. Sunny end to the day, but with temperatures around 50 and a wind at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, it is going to feel quite chilly. And we got temperatures at and below freezing for a lot of you Thursday morning. So we're looking at frosty conditions Thursday morning and Friday morning. Daytime, not bad. 50s to near 60, dry, sunny. Warmer weather this weekend. Could even be flirting with 50 or 70 at times for both Saturday and Sunday.
The Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
A very good morning to you. Welcome in on this Tuesday. It is October 14th, 6 o'clock. You have Ryan and Rachel here with you. Hope you enjoyed a 3-day weekend. Long weekend, yeah.
I sure did.
Don't worry, I held it down.
Yeah, how was it? Okay.
Feeling a little hoarse this morning. I ain't gonna lie. A a lot of work.
Yeah, I slept in. It was great. For those doing the same, tougher wake up today after a nice 3-day weekend.
I know. It's too bad yesterday. It was just blocked, Kate.
Yeah.
Are we going to get any better today? I know we got to go back to work, back to school.
Rubbing it in. I had a one-day weekend. I had to work Saturday. All right, so here, we are improving today. That's going to be our theme, improvement and patience. Because we're waking up, there's still some light rain, some light drizzle in a lot of locations, and certainly very cloudy start to our day. But as the day goes on, you're going to notice the sky brightening up, seeing more of that blue sky poking through. We're in the 40s and 50s, so at least it doesn't feel all that cold outside. But yeah, we are certainly kind of damp and just kind of murky from yesterday's rainfall. But yeah, as the day goes on, we're looking pretty good. Warmer this afternoon, too. We're in the 60s. And then we're going to take a step back with the temperatures, and still a lot of dry time this week as well. We're going to have more on that in that 7-day in a few minutes.
Thank you, Kate. Let's start.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. Here's what it looks like right now on our Skynet 9 camera out over downtown. Pretty quiet as we are up and at 'em. It's cloudy. It's been a little drizzly, a little misty. Still damp outside. It's 52 degrees outside. We got a calm wind at the moment. A little bit of patchy fog in some spots too because of the rain that we had yesterday. We really did not pick up a lot of rain, but it was enough just to make yesterday just kind of that dreary, dreary Monday. But things will improve today. Just got to give it some time. We got a little bit of rain still hanging on up in the North Country, just outside of Watertown, just kind of hugging Route 11 there, and still some hanging out towards the Catskills. But once we get to the afternoon, things are going to feel and look a lot better around here. It doesn't feel that bad outside. We're in the 40s and low 50s as you are up and at 'em, going back to school, coming off of the 3-day holiday weekend. Cloudy start to the day, and this afternoon is a warmer one, and we'll enjoy some drier weather with some sunshine, and those highs in the mid-60s for today. A little bit of a breeze coming from the northwest, but all in all, not looking too shabby for today, but little to no rain happening. The rain that we do have is the drizzle we're experiencing this morning, and then we have another dry streak. Really no rain coming at us until the weekend, and even then not until the end of the weekend. So that's the thing. We get kind of some rainy days, not a lot, but we get some, and the perception is like, oh, it's rained all day. That must have helped the drought, right? Not really. We need like 6, 7, 8 inches of rainfall at this point, and we're barely picking up a quarter to a half inch of rain when we do get these rainy days. And then they're followed up by 4 or 5 days of no rain. So point I'm making is that we need more rain, and we don't have any of that. Tonight we got some clouds. There is a cold front moving through, but it's not raining. It's only knocking temperatures down to the 50s tomorrow, so it's going to be a bit cool out there. Here's your time cast. So there's the clouds. It's going to be hanging around throughout the morning, and then there's the breaks. Here we go, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock this evening, just in time for the sun to set. So we get a clear sky initially, and then those clouds come racing back in with our cold front, and temperatures waking up in the 40s in the morning, but notice we're not rising a whole lot. Our temperatures kind of stay put in the low to mid 50s for tomorrow, even though we do end the day on a sunny note. It's a bit breezy, so if you're out and about tomorrow evening, even in the sun, you got temperatures around 50 with the wind. It's going to feel quite cool if you are not layered up. And then we have some frosty mornings coming at us. So guys, find your ice scrapers, okay? Thursday morning and Friday morning, I'm telling you now.
Okay.
Or let the car defrost for a few minutes, because you're going to need it those 2 mornings. And then it could be near 70 this weekend. Not bad.
Speaking of ice scrapers, how about ice cream?
Ooh.
Not really the same.
C minus.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
A for effort.
I would agree with that.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
We're waking up this morning, still feeling a little damp outside. It is mostly cloudy, 50s this morning, but then you'll notice more sunshine as the day goes on. You'll see the drier weather returning and our highs in the 60s, so feeling pretty good. Latest foliage report, we are now at peak color here in Central New York. We are past peak up in the Adirondacks, so you're going to see more and more of that leaf drop, especially with how gusty the winds are going to be the next couple of days. So if you got to do some raking going on, I saw a lot of lawn bags set up shop in the lining the streets yesterday when I was driving around. Some drizzle this morning, northwest wind today, a little bit damp this morning, but it is going to be a bit breezy the next couple of days, but mostly dry and cool too. We got temperatures in the 50s for tomorrow and Thursday. And Thursday morning, we're waking up to frost for a lot of us. It's going to be quite chilly. Low 30s, even some 20s. Same deal on Friday morning. And then we'll have up near 70 this weekend.
Oh,
okay.
Maybe some ice cream this weekend.
Ooh, that sounds good. Pumpkin ice cream.
I haven't had it. Is it good? Have you tried it?
Yeah, Gannon's has like some pumpkin concoction.
Okay.
Oh, I would try that.
So good. I had it last year. Chef's kiss.
Okay.
Really good.
Wow. Well,
Yeah. Oh, because I remember I was outside with the girls at the playground during dance class. I was like, let's enjoy the 80s. That was a week ago.
flipping over your holiday decor with flip-flops on. It was very nice. It was very nice.
Yeah, I wasn't complaining.
We're drying out today?
Yeah, we're trying out. Yeah, that's our theme. Improvement.
Okay.
Improvement. Have patience. It improves eventually. It's going to be mostly cloudy this morning, but then later today we'll get that sun back in here, so they'll look pretty good. We are still hanging on to a little bit of rain, especially up in the North Country. We're still hanging on to showers coming out of Watertown into parts of St. Lawrence County. So just a heads up with that. And our temperatures are not that bad right now. We have 40s and 50s as you were up in Adam, and then we'll come home to some sunshine, and that's when our temperatures will be in the 60s.
Okay, thank you, Kate. President Trump returning from Egypt this morning, where he and world leader...
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're looking out from our Skynet 9 camera out over downtown Syracuse. Already noticing a little break in the clouds. Otherwise, it is mostly cloudy. This is looking eastbound where the clouds are thicker because of the nor'easter that is moving off the coast. A bit of a snail's pace, but that's why we are cloudy to start off the day. But our rain is moving out of here. We've been left with just some lingering patches of drizzle, some mist still going on, especially in the North Country. But as the day goes on, we'll notice more of that sun poking through. Doesn't feel that bad outside. We have 40s and 50s as we are up and at 'em. We're going back to school, coming off of the 3-day holiday weekend on a mostly cloudy note. And then after school, that's when the sun returns. We have 60s for those highs, so running a little bit above average for this time of year. So not feeling too bad. And we're keeping it dry. So we've been having these rainy days, like 1 or 2 rainy days, and then we go on a streak of like 4, 5, 6 days of no rain. We have that happening again, like nothing after this morning, really nothing for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even Saturday is looking mostly dry at this point. No chances of rain again until the end of right around Sunday into Monday. So it's going to be a little bit again. Overnight temperatures tonight in the 40s. There is a cold front moving through tomorrow morning. So we wake up in the 40s, cold front comes through, we've got some clouds, the wind is picking up. Even though we'll end the day with some sun, our temperatures, though, they're not rising a whole lot. It's going to be a lot cooler tomorrow in the 50s. So on the timecast, you can see those clouds kind of eroding away from west to east. Oswego, Sodus, Waterloo, Watertown, you guys will get in on the sunshine first, and then eventually everyone else just in time for that sun to set this evening at 6:23. And there are the clouds. They roll right back in here this time tomorrow morning. And that's with the cold front, and so our temperatures are kind of just stuck in the 50s. And the wind is picking up. We've got a gusty northwest wind, so then you have that added wind chill to the air. Mostly clear with a few clouds for Thursday morning. Colder air is settling in for the end of the week. Mostly sunny on Thursday, but when we wake up Thursday morning, we're dealing with some widespread frost again for a lot of us. Those colder pockets are below freezing, and then we'll only rise it up to the 50s for highs on Thursday. But at least it's nice and bright and sunny. Same deal on Friday. A cool, frosty morning. Not bad in the afternoon. This weekend, we got a shot of flirting with 70. A little breezy at times, but most of our rain is kind of holding off until Sunday into Monday. So, yeah.
I don't know about you, but I can eat ice cream anytime.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter the weather for me.
Doesn't matter. Rain or shine, I'm ready.
I love having good right now, but then it's just cloudy and still kind of damp in some spots. I'm going to show you Mooresville, where we've had just a little bit of fog, but you can see how things are still kind of murky in some of our eastern locations. The temperatures are not that bad. We're in the 40s and 50s as we are up and at 'em, and have your patience with the clouds because that sun does eventually come back in here. We're ending the day on a sunny note, and that's going to help get those temperatures in the 60s for today. So a little warmer and drier and sunnier today. eventually. Remember, it's happening later in the day. Clouds are rolling right back in here, though, tomorrow morning. We are cooler tomorrow with our cold front. The wind is picking up. We've got some frosty mornings, Thursday morning, Friday morning. We're waking up to patchy frost again, but bright sunny afternoons. Highs 50s on Thursday, 60s on Friday, then up near 70 this upcoming weekend. A lot of dry time, too. Ooh, look at the fog.
Spooky.
That is spooky.
Speaking of spooky, we actually want to see the best Halloween haunts. So make sure you email us, or you can go online. Let us know about those neighborhood scary, spooky spots. We'll feature them right here on the morning news.
Absolutely. And hey, if you're not sick of us yet, we now have the morning news at 7 o'clock on WSYR Plus.
Yeah.
Make sure you download it now. You can watch the latest news, weather, sports, and original programming. All starts in a couple minutes right there. Free, by the way. Streaming on Roku, Fire, and Apple TV.
All right, we'll leave you with the farmers market last day for the downtown farmers market.